Miners will kick it away to get this game going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Direct snap to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. It's a fumble. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Raging Cajuns will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Running it back, it's Higgins. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Throws to the tight end. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And this time it's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Defense stops him right at the line there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no-man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And the Miners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Eludes the rush. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
Touchdown, UTEP. Number 8 with the catch in the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score. UTEP.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
0.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The Raging Cajuns will line up to kick it away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Bringing it back, it's Higgins. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Miners offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score UTEP 14, Louisiana 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And is intercepted. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
We're on TV. Make some noise. It's 3rd down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, UTEP 14, Louisiana 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. UTEP's offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's escaping the pocket now. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The Miners will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in 1 play, and they keep it going. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. Caught quickly. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across the midfield to the 41.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Raging Cajuns offense is on the move now. And then first down, they go right back to him. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The pocket breaking down. There's a shot toward the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Back to the end zone, ruled out of bounds and incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's going to launch it deep again. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take another shot right here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miners.
Touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score UTEP 21, Louisiana 7.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Will take over first and 10.
And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They're going to run it here. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he's got it. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Louisiana. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's going to bring it out from his own end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Runs through the defender. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Louisiana.
The Raging Cajuns will kick it off to begin the second half. Turner trying to create good field position. Offense is back out on the field. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Make some noise. It's third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And the Miners will have to punt this one away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. Handoff heading left. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Raging Cajuns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Fought all the way back to take the lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. UTEP's offense is back out there now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Louisiana Raging Cajuns will take over 1st and 10.
Comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Harris. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead.
That makes the score. Louisiana 31, UTEP 21.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Handoff running right.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Got him. He's sacked.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Good enough for a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The ball is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Louisiana 31, UTEP 21.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the 2nd half. This back had a great 1st half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. Throws it to the right. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go as he's being hit. He's got it inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll be brought down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
The Miners' offense is back out on the field. And the runner takes off to his right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Miners come up to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The Miners pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the
catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down play coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
He's tackled at the 42-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Just gets in the way, taking a shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that's this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.